What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about two Horizon Burning Shore topics, one of which is the clouds and the clouds technology that they're doing in the game, and it's actually one of the reasons this is not on PS4. And then another kind of general topic I want to talk about next week is next week, or maybe even the week after, the week that we get gameplay for this, and I'll walk you through it. You know what, let's kind of start there. So I was waiting because I felt, okay, this was Wednesday. Now I actually forgot about this when I woke up. Last Wednesday is when they did the blog post talking about this game, the pre-orders go live, things like that. And in that blog post, they talk about, more updates are coming soon, like they're going to talk. And it's like, okay, so are they going to do, and no joke, I should have said this somewhere so people could believe me. I thought, what if it's an every Wednesday thing? What if every Wednesday they're going to do something? So I was thinking about doing a video topic on Horizon that I will do in a few days. But then I was thinking, well, wait, because today they may show gameplay. So we may have gameplay to talk about, or I can talk about later. And it didn't happen. But they did talk about the cloud technology. So I have a feeling that if we're going to get gameplay, it's going to be on a Wednesday. It's going to be from the PlayStation blog, maybe in the sense that you get a gameplay trailer. Okay, I think that makes a lot of sense. On YouTube, 2-3 minutes, however long it's going to be, like a summary of maybe some of the new enemies and Aloy going around battling. So you get that, and then you go to the PlayStation blog, and they kind of walk you through it, right? They talk about it. I think that makes a lot of sense. I mean, they've done it before, not necessarily with Horizon, although they kind of did, but they do it all the time. So I do think that makes sense, but you are running out of time because I do believe the game comes out 3 weeks today. So that's one thing I want to talk about. Maybe next week is when we see gameplay. 2 weeks out, I think, is kind of fair. I do want to talk about this cloud thing. Now, I'm obviously a gigantic fan of water. Now, water, I guess, comes from clouds, so I can try to spin it. The clouds in this game, I'm not going to read through the blog. You guys can do that. It's technical. Like, it talks a lot about their engineering team bringing people directly into the studio, but what it boils down to is they wanted to do clouds, and they wanted to do clouds right, which I really respect, and it really does seem like that when Guerrilla wants to do something, they really go for it. So when they want to do water or an ocean or underwater, if they're going to do it, they're not going to do just any ordinary water. They're going to do the best water, and they have. I think Horizon's water, if you're interested, I do think it's one of, if not the best waters in any game, period. So for clouds, they're kind of doing the same thing, and they're making it detailed where clouds are going to have formations, they're going to move, they're going to have things. They even say at the end of the blog, it sounds like there's almost going to be, well, they say like tunnels and caves, but they make it sound like it's going to be in the clouds. So are you literally going to be able to go through clouds and like enter a mini dungeon or something? But they do say it's things you're going to be able to fly through. So the way the end of that blog makes it sound, when you're flying with Aloy, which is obviously a big theme, the only thing we've seen of this game so far is basically the sky. So it does make sense that they're focusing so hard on it, but you're going to be able to go through and experience this cloud technology that is new. I mean, it is an interesting read for sure, kind of newer technology that has worked more in movies than games up until this point, but they've kind of gotten it to work. And the very end of the blog, they kind of tease like a lightning thunderstorm like thing for these clouds. So I have a feeling there's going to be some sort of like black holes in the clouds or lightning storms that you're going to have to kind of like go through. Maybe if you go into a cloud, you can see it. I'm excited. I'm really excited. And honestly, maybe I'm excited because it's the only thing that we know about this DLC. It's actually odd because as the days go on, I am factually getting more and more excited for this DLC, even though we still know almost nothing. We really don't know the story. We really don't know any of the new enemies. We really don't know what we're going to be doing. We don't know how long the game is, like any of this stuff. But that mystery kind of is cool. Like, I don't know. Like, I am one for details. I don't need to know every detail before going into the game. But the mystery that we have so far is kind of cool. And this cloud technology thing, and even the way they're kind of teasing, like, there's going to be stuff up there in the clouds, and there's going to maybe be stuff that you have to dodge and go through. I like it. I think it's going to be really cool. And I do believe that, I mean, it is like a thing. The reason why this cloud is even talked about, I imagine, in the blog, it's kind of an excuse. It's an excuse for here's why this game is not on PS4. And they talked about that. Again, newer technology. The PS5 can handle data sets that are bigger than what the PS4 could handle. These things really can't work on the PS4, which is fine, and I am fine with it. I've talked about that many, many times. I don't love that you release a game on both and then you limit DLC to just one. But I am one, and I've been one for a very long time, more than other people, in favor of dropping last gen. This kind of cloud thing, while it may be seemingly as small, this is just another example of things that you factually cannot do. It's a thing that I guess last gen, in a way, is holding current gen back from, right? Because if you don't have to worry about last gen, you can start to develop these new technologies that take advantage of the PS5, the Series X, all that stuff, and you can go from there. And we haven't really done that yet. I think this is probably maybe the last 12 months is the first time we've done it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. When do you think we see gameplay? If we even see gameplay. What do you think about the clouds? Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want to check out any of my other YouTube channels, our TikTok, our Discord, all the links are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.